hello, Danger Nettles. Um, so, oh wait, oh no. Oh, yep. Well, that explains something. Why my my model wasn't moving, it was set to my headphones that I just got. Anyways, I'm gonna read this because I posted on Twitter because a thing was going on for October where this thing would read what your channel is and make this little funny Steam stream card. Alright. Aaron underscore Eldritch Commander. Moveset, analog assault, bombards foes with cursed VHS footage and unsettling static that leaves them questioning reality. Serpent's Silly Strike unleashes chaotic goofiness that confuses enemies into thinking she's harmless before the horror hits. That's just my personality. What I started laughing at was strong against content farms, skeptics. I don't know. But here's where I called bullshit on my week. I'm weak to wholesome bright lights. Habitat lurks in VHS static and SCP archives. How to evolve exposed to 3 consecutive analog horror marathons at 3 a.m. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Wait, why is it not working? Why can't they hear you? Is it be is it because of my headset? It shouldn't. Why can't they hear you? What is going on? Hold on. Speak now. For some reason they can't hear you, and I don't know what's going. Oh, I unplugged the wrong thing. All right, now try speaking.
Uh,
I'm friends with a disappointment.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute for a second. I need to fix this.
uh,
But yeah, I decided to invest in a like relatively professional grade microphone.
very nice.
And thanks to buy now pay later options on Amazon, it's not even going to destroy me financially.
Nice. I think my microphone was professional grade at some point. It's old.
It's fair. Though I will say, during these streams, I'll probably still end up sounding kind of ass with my headset microphone, just because I'm commonly sitting in on these on my old laptop rather than on my main rig.
There.
Alright, I'm back. I had to go to my old headset because I don't want to waste too much time trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with this headset. Why it's second I put it in, you guys can't be heard. It's pissing me off.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyways, how to capture. Offer rare SCP lore and a cozy spot to watch cursed tapes together. I hate how accurate that is.
Okay, wait. So are we are we hearable now?
Yeah, you can be heard.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And the last thing it says, despite claiming dominion over suffering, this goofy entity prefers inflicting existential dread through spooky videos. Commands the Misfits toys with chaotic energy, often spotted tier listing anomalies and debating content farms with fellow horror enthusiasts. And that's it.
Clickety clickety clack.
Yeah.
Ah. I hate it when I get something that works perfectly and my computer doesn't want to work with it.
This is why you like, before you start stream, you double check that it's not going to screw anything up within in your settings.
Gosh. Anyways.
This is why you don't first use a new piece of tech right when you start stream.
Yeah. Anyways.
Now that I can be heard, I will once again say I'm friends with the disappointment.
You're friends with a what?
Disappointment.
Shut up. Anyway, first group interest of the night, Shushu In, collecting agency. Shushu In was a Japanese organization that collected the anomalous items from objects to the Foundation. They had used non-scientific methods utilizing the augury, magic, and religion, mainly Shinto. Japanese tradition religion is a form of animism that focuses on having faith and/or awe in nature and natural phenomena such as mountains and rivers, mythological spirits of ancestors, and those who died holding a grudge. As the above, finding uncountably many gods in all things. And Shugendo, translation, combination of ancient faith and mountains originated in Japan and Buddhism, the purpose of which is awakening. Some of their procedures were valuable and have been taken over as special containment procedures by the Foundation. After the Foundation strengthened its influence in Japan, most of the members were absorbed by the Foundation and other GOIs, but radicals within Shushu In still retain collected objects and have hidden them away in hopes of restoring the organization. Interesting. Alright, Hatchet. Guess how many SCPs are connected?
4. Oh gods.
A lot.
More than 4.
And the Global Coalition believes that Robert's practically associated with cause a domino effect. Is right here.
Oh, that fucking shit again. 8. Yeah, there's 8.
Plus the international one right here, but we already saw that one, so. Alright, so let's do a new one. Huh?
I was about to say, what do you mean plus? That I was counting that because it's an SCP article.
Oh. Okay. Alright. Item SCP-052-JP, object class safe. Special containment procedures. 052-JP is contained in a containment locker at Site 8181. 052JPs that be taken or used without approval from at least one staff level 5 or higher. That's the 05. Because
You have to
Huh?
you have to get permission from an 05 to use this. Okay. That's not concerning.
Yeah, because
That is obviously concerning. Sorry.
level 4 is site director, and above that is the 5.
I'm not concerned at all about this item.
Yeah.
Like you're getting more and more sarcastic.
Wait, it includes
I
level
know.
5 or higher. Who is above the 05? Wait a minute.
Me. I'm above the 05. Hear me.
Oh my god. Yeah. When it's transported, 052JP must be put inside a box or bag to prevent it from clinging to another object. Care should be taken to not allow an exposed 052JP to be brought near or cling to other SCPs and anomalous items without approval. Using 052JP to contain other objects is currently prohibited. Oh. Description: 052JP is a rectangular piece of paper measuring 84 millimeters by 174 millimeters. It is a pattern drawn on one side with characters resembling kanji or sitham. Translator's note: Sitham is an alphabet used to write Sanskrit. Sanskrit. Sanskrit.
Uh,
It looks.
How many times in one stream? How many times in one stream can I be tempted to repeat the word disappointment?
Shut up. And looks similar to what is known as talismans or afuda. Translator's note: type of Shinto talisman used in houses to protect them from evil spirits.
So literally talismans or a type of talisman?
Yeah. There you go. The paper is composed of regular Japanese paper, and the patterns are drawn with China ink. 052JP can be torn apart or burnt just like normal paper, regardless of whether it's in effect or not. Currently, the Foundation has 12 052JP instances, including those with different patterns, but more are believed to exist. 052JP reveals its nature when its non-pattern side comes into contact with another object. 052JP clings to the object without needing adhesive, and then it exerts its effect on the attached object in a surrounding space up to 20 meters in radius, but can be obstructed by the object it's attached to. Although the details of the effect cannot be scientifically approached, the phenomenon can be described as keeping foreign objects out of the space. Using not yet known criteria, people and objects considered foreign have their movement inside the space restricted by the effect. If the object has special properties, they are weakened, and people have their bodies feel heavy with pain and nausea. The effect grows the closer one gets to it. The effect is the greatest when 052JP is directly attached to it. Adhered 052JP can be easily removed using unaffected objects or by human hands. Accurate criteria for what 052JP considers a foreign object is not known. The effects are known to be active against some SCP objects containing SCP redacted, some anomalous items, members of hostile groups that have attacked this branch, some Foundation members.
Okay, then I'm a kaiju.
Hi, Sanji.
Zanju resub.
I just find it funny that
29 months of Sanju subbing to you.
damn. Yeah, and what I find funny is members of hostile groups, then some Foundation members.
It's not surprising.
Yeah. Don't ever bring it near me. Got it, Dr. Kuwan. I tore apart everything inside that warehouse and the lounge. It looked like an accident once it was over enough. Agent Kawahara. Next time you choke up around about exercising evil spirits. I'll separate your head from the rest of your bodies. Dr. Kusuki.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Okay. Okay.
Alright, that any better, Dr. Shiriko. Serve 52JP seems to have a secondary effect of reducing its own numbers while creating discord within an organization. For this reason, contain them so staff doesn't have to deal with it. Japanese Bridge Director Masu. Alright, the first addendum on 19 redacted. When the Japanese branch merged with an organization similar to the Foundation, 052JP was one of the objects transferred from that organization. The organization had used since long ago for securing, containing, and protecting, instead of containing the object itself. When it first entered the Foundation, information about it was not passed. It was placed in Site 8181's cafeteria, used as decoration as normal food talisman. Oh no.
Oh man, that's certainly a decision.
It is causing an anomalous phenomenon on the corner of the cafeteria, making its anomalous effects obvious. No records regarding when organization began using 052JP were left behind, and methods of reproducing 052JP have been deliberately erased. So far, the Foundation has not been able to reproduce 052JP. I want to know what happened in the cafeteria.
Well, there was a section where if anyone tried to go to it, well, I guess not anyone, but certain number of people would try to go to it and immediately start to feel extremely sick.
You know what would be funny if that one corner of the cafeteria is where the trash cans are?
Oh, that's unfortunate. Part of the cafeteria that receives some of the most traffic.
Alright. The first note has been crossed out. It's believed that 052JP can be used to effectively contain other SCP objects, as directly applying it to them would fully negate their effects. The new note: the effects of 052JP cannot be used to perfectly contain SCP objects, and its use in this fashion has been prohibited. And see the two event records that are right below it. The first event record on 19 redacted, 052JP and SCP redacted were brought together as part of an experiment. It was expected that 052JP would fully neutralize SCP redacted, and this appeared to occur as soon as 052JP was attached to it. However, SCP redacted still had power left and offered resistance. It destroyed the 052JP attached to it and killed redacted scientists.
Oh.
It's a double-digit number.
That's I love experiments.
And MTF agents.
Yeah.
Shut up. Before it was recontained, the cause of the damage is believed to be overconfidence regarding 052JP, making a dangerous object safe and neglecting caution preparations. Due to this, meticulous care is to be taken when using 052JP. The second event record, on 19 redacted, an anomalous item thought to be of no danger acted wildly, leading to expunged. Later research made it clear that the item was unusually hostile to the effects of 052JP. The source of the incident was concluded to be a staff member carrying the item unaware of their properties. Entering within range of 052JP, this led to the recollection of all 052JP instances, recklessly decorating various Foundation facilities and their containment in a single place. Similarly, it was permitted to use 052JP to contain other items to prevent interference with other objects. And the last addendum: on several occasions, 052JP instances or similar papers have been found in Japan. Some remain on records for organizations that merged into the Foundation, while others have not. Furthermore, some papers were so old they were falling apart, while others were brand new. Some patterns were the same and others were different, and new 052JP have confirmed to have different effects to the ones now. These differences can be considered as upgrades compared to 052JP. Objects with papers attached had them removed and were identified, almost all of them being classified as SCP objects or anomalous items. Okay, so far I'm just seeing like this is just another foundation before the foundation in Japan. So far.
Kinda, yeah. We need to get more information on, like, that part of the group that's, like, still holds out and wants to basically return to pre-Foundation days, and whether or not that's, like, a significant threat to people.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
I love the Euclid doll.
Oh my, I saw the special containment procedures. Item SCP-579-JP, Object Class Euclid. Special containment procedures. 579-JP is extinct or has disappeared and no longer exists.
What the? Okay, yeah, sure. Thanks for the great SCP article.
How is it not neutralized?
Reclassification is taking a while. They're too busy with their thumbs up their asses.
All related records and information have also been destroyed.
How are we reading this then? Okay, I'll stop being hypercritical. Let's read.
All personnel must be aware of and remember any aforementioned facts. On this basis, in order to avoid confusion, the dissemination or recording of any information regarding 579-JP of any content, including unfounded speculation or rumors, is prohibited. Any individual found to be in unauthorized possession or dissemination of such information is to be tracked, identified, detained, and liable to level 4 579-JP information leakage penalties. Additionally, while the description below is false, all personnel must read it carefully and be aware of its contents, including the fact that it is false.
Oh, okay. So all of basically saying that it does not exist is a part of its containment.
Yeah.
Okay.
These procedures must continue to be strictly enforced, and therefore 579-JP is not to be reclassified to neutralized.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Would you look at that? It's another instance of if we had just read on a little further, then our questions would have been answered.
Yeah. It's so funny at the very beginning. It's extinct or is disappeared no longer exists.
I need an SCP article that's just like the T-Rex. And it's neutralized.
Yeah, it died a couple million years ago.
My gosh.
Just a couple. Also, as a side note, it's very important that I mention the T-Rex's birthday was on what was it? Monday?
Oh.
I forgot to mention it on Tuesday, but the T-Rex, that was the 120th year anniversary since the T-Rex was scientifically named.
Damn.
Happy birthday, T-Rex.
Yeah. You got a birthday on probably one of our worst years.
Well, I mean, that can be said about basically anyone that's living.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a birthday in one of our worst years.
Well, everyone has a birthday no matter what year it is.
Not if you will yourself long enough.
What?
Oh yeah? Well, sucks to suck. Leap year, baby. Actually, yeah. How do birthdays work if you're born on the 28th of February on a leap year,
I know in my
or is it the 29th?
yeah, I know in
I
my
can't remember.
state, how they handle it is they count your birthday as the day before the leap year day. I don't know if that's everywhere though.
You can only those people can only have a birthday party every 4 years. Anyway,
Yeah. False description. 579JP is a group of humanoid organisms. I almost said orgasms. I stopped
of course,
myself.
I'm trying not to judge you.
It's my fucking dyslexia.
I'm
Fuck you.
I'm I'm not trying not to judge her.
Shut up. Despite being only about 1/8 the size of baseline humans, 579JP instances can be dexterously maneuver their limbs, stand, walk, speak, and establish their own civilization. When a human without correct knowledge of 579JP observes a 579JP instance, they perceive only a caricatured, silent, immobile doll. If such an individual lifts 579JP instance, they will believe that the doll is still there even after instance escapes, and will eventually place the doll somewhere and then either forget about it or decide that they have lost it. Why does that remind me of Toy Story?
Mm,
Anyways, although 579JP...
maybe because
Huh?
I was gonna say maybe because we're talking about living toys.
Probably.
I have no idea how that could have brought to mind Toy Story, the hit Disney Pixar film about living toys.
Although
Sarcasm.
I'm feeling abnormally sarcastic today, and I don't know why.
I love the
I can tell.
sassiness.
Alright. Although 579JP looks and behaves like humans, understanding its true nature is impossible for human values to comprehend. Humans are able to have in-depth interactions with 579JP instances by sacrificing their ability of socializing with other humans. The following effects have been observed in humans so far. 579JP, whatever that is. Humans have observed 579JP's non-doll faces develop prosopagnosia toward other humans. Through photographs and paintings showing 579JP instances realistic beyond a certain degree, those who cannot properly perceive 579JP can recognize their uncaricatured faces, which can likewise cause the onset of prosopagnosia.
Should I look up what the hell that is?
If you want.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
I can't be certain, but my first guess is that that's the mental condition to where a person can't perceive faces.
Oh.
But yeah, I should probably look it up.
Oh, yeah, you were right. It's the neurological condition characterized by an inability to recognize faces.
I am so good at this. Fen.
Okay, so...
Oh, my boy. My
Alright.
lad. Get up here.
Speaking of disorders, next 579JP instance, humans have become capable of speaking in 579JP language, develop a language disorder against humans, which makes relearning of any human language impossible.
Ah.
Oh, well, that's just fun.
Additionally, humans who read 579JP's text, regardless of whether or not they can properly perceive 579JP, lose their ability to recognize written words or any human text.
Fuck that
Oh.
SCP.
Alright, next instance, 579JP performs calculations by adding one unknown number to those commonly used by humans today. Roughly speaking, it's similar that a binary system for humans becomes a ternary system for 579JP, and a decimal system for humans becomes an undecimal system for 579JP. This is not actually an accurate explanation.
Wait a second. I just noticed all the photos. Like,
Yeah.
scroll back up. All the photos are. These are just dolls. Scroll down.
These are also just dolls.
These are also just dolls. Scroll down.
Just dolls.
Just dolls. They're just dolls.
Alright. Humans who understand 579JP's calculation method become incapable of using human mathematics. Jesus! My cake's getting
That sounds
worse.
like you became basically incapable of functioning as an adult.
Yeah. They will always make calculation errors in monetary accounts and time measurements based on human mathematics, and will eventually perform all calculations around them in 579JP's way. While ordinary humans can recognize the results of such calculations as consistent, they cannot understand how the process works. Additionally, tools used for such calculations, including paper, writing, instruments, and precision machinery, can no longer be used for human calculations. So, so you can't use a calculator to save your ass.
I would hate that. Math is already hard.
In the past, the Japanese had access to the technology and wisdom of 579JP civilization, which was constantly ahead of humanity, by allowing certain individuals to interact with 579JP instances only through spoken or written communication. However, this relationship between Japanese 579JP came to an end when the following occurred. Alright, next 579JP. 579JP noticed that every type of particle discovered and named atom by baseline humans is approximately 8 times the size and mass of an atom as they know it. To make a carbon atom for 579JP, the same size as the carbon atom for baseline humans would require a quantity of approximately 8 to the third power, length times width times depth of 8 atoms, i.e. 512 atoms. The mass would then be 1/8 times 512, which is approximately 64 times the mass of the baseline carbon atom. I don't know much about atoms, but I'm assuming it's pretty big.
Yes. That's really big.
579JP discovered that, assuming their calculations are correct, the baseline human body should collapse under its own weight.
Mm,
Were they looking at Americans?
basic.
I'm sorry.
That's just rude.
I'm sorry.
Technically, muscle weighs more than fat.
I know. Concerned that this scientific fact would come to reflect on the baseline human in the light of past incidents, 579JP approached the Japanese through 579JP instances unaware of this knowledge with the following information, which was accepted and implemented. The following disinformation was spread throughout Japan. The general public was led to firmly believe that 579JP was a fictitious race. Those who sought to academically study 579JP were presented with theories that 579JP was actually a minority human group, along with falsified evidence that modern science could not discern. Those who interact with 579JP, as well as organizations and individuals who deal with anomalous entities such as the Foundation, were informed whenever possible of the cover story that 579JP had been exterminated by humans.
I
Damn.
see.
This information was successfully disseminated, leaving few or no humans who would properly perceive 579JP and be affected by it. A situation where humans cannot properly perceive 579JP without correct knowledge is not only applicable when they have no knowledge of 579JP, but also when the correct knowledge is distorted by disinformation appended or overwritten to it. 579JP devised the spread of disinformation as a means of preventing baseline humans from perceiving them more reliably and robustly than erasing their memories, and it proved to be as effective as could be expected. Since this attempt was made before the Foundation began its activities in Japan, Shushu-in was responsible for the disinformation dissemination. When the Foundation merged with Shushu-in, the handling of 579JP was also transferred to the Foundation. Thus, 579JP may have come to hide in secluded places such as deep in the forest or underground, or they may still be close to the baseline humans, just unrecognized by us. 579JP should be able to reduce the population of baseline humans and expand their habitat fairly easy, for instance by distributing the 579JP theory in the human languages on the internet. The Foundation does not know why they have not done so. It's also unclear whether 579JP worshipped us as gigantic gods or regarded us as rare animals beyond common sense. All information has been concealed now. In any case, the Japanese, and by extension humanity as a whole, are still protected by 579JP. Addendum 579-1. This is the end of special containment procedures. The true nature of 579JP is not to be disclosed.
Uh, This one makes me sad, but it's an incredibly written one.
Yeah,
It is a very well written one, but I also feel bad.
it actually doesn't have a high rating. It only has 3.
Well, fuck them. I mean,
What do you,
Give them a high
what do you
rating.
mean? I have to sign in. I'm not signed in at the moment.
Oh,
If I'll
yeah,
remember to do it later.
like the little doll people realized that if they kept interacting with humans, it could cause humans to cease to exist. So they purposely made it so that we're not interacting with them.
Yeah. And it looks like Shushuin
That's so
was
wholesome.
and Shushuin was helping spread that information, which was a good
Yeah,
thing.
like they worked with Shushuin at the time.
I feel so bad for the little doll people.
So far, I'm just seeing them being just a foundation before a foundation at the moment.
Yeah, early Foundation.
All right, we got another one. Let's see how long is it.
Yeah, Japan.
Not long. Stop.
Not too long. Stop.
All right. Oh, it's another Euclid.
Mm.
Item SCP-A30JP, Object Class Euclid. Special containment procedures. The area affected by A30JP is to be blocked and patrolled by 5 security personnel. A cover story about wild bears has been recommended. Any trespassers are to be immediately detained, questioned, and administered Class A amnestic. At 20 o'clock on August 30th every year, security personnel are to speedily withdraw from the affected area when 830JP manifested. It is to be observed via stationary security cameras on the top of Mount Redacted, a neighboring mountain of Mount Redacted. Direct observation of 830JP is never allowed. As soon as the manifestation of 830JP is confirmed, An autopilot strategic bomber is to take off in the guise of normal aircraft and start bombing 830 JP by incendiary bombs.
Whoa, okay. That escalated quickly.
Yeah, fireworks and space are to be held throughout the surrounding area under the cover stories of village revitalization campaign in remembrance festival in memory of the fall of redacted castle. So whenever they want to bomb this fucking area, they just set up a big festival for the Japanese people.
I mean, I guess that's one way to to keep motives hidden. Just fucking okay.
After protocol execution, the surrounding areas are to be monitored to ensure that the local citizen didn't notice the anomalous phenomenon. If someone notices the anomaly, use of Class A amnestic is approved. Alright. Description. SCP-830-JP is structured with the appearance of a Japanese castle of the Tsuchi Momoyama period that manifests on the top of Mount Redacted of Redacted Prefecture, Japan. 830-JP only materializes from 21 o'clock on 8:30, August 30th, to 3 o'clock on August 31st every year. Japan Standard Time. The current area of 830-JP is approximately 150,000 meters squared, and it consists of various Karua. There's a link, so maybe we can see what a Karua is. Karua is a Japanese term for walls of a Japanese castle. Oh.
Okay. Cool.
Including Honmaru with a height of 55 meters, Ninomaru, and Senomaru. Watchtowers and fortifications, due to its current expanded armaments, it is believed that it is extremely difficult to bring down by frontal attack using the arms of the Tsuchi Momoyama era. Many banners have been discovered in various places of 830-JP, and all banners are decorated with the emblems which have been identified as that of warlords who have served the redacted family. Upon manifestation of 830-JP, any other objects in the area temporarily disappear. In the past, the Foundation installed the explosives beforehand to blow up 830-JP. This plan failed when the explosive vanished by above mentioned phenomenon. Disappeared also reappeared.
Oh, that's
Huh?
that. I was just like reacting to that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Disappeared also reappear when 830-JP demanifests. It would kind of be funny, like the MTFCs. Oh, look, it's finally demanifest, and the bombs appear and immediately blow up.
Oh yeah, like if the signal to explode somehow still reaches the demanifested bombs, so the SCP itself demanifests and just instantly a massive explosion.
Yeah.
God damn.
That would be really funny. Redacted instances of humanoid entity wearing the armor of Azuchi Momoyama era, referred to as -1, exist in 830-JP. -1 instances are armed with the common weapons for Azuchi Momoyama era: katana, bow and arrows, matchlock, etc. And extremely hostile against any people approaching 830-JP. -1 is...
Imagine having ancient guns aimed at you.
-1 instances do not display abnormal physical resistance and can be killed like normal human by fatal wounds. Furthermore, the commander of -1 instances always can be found somewhere in the Hanmaru. If the commander instance is neutralized or a redacted percent of 830-JP is destroyed, 830-JP will fall and demanifest early. Upon the dematerialization, individuals who are inside 830-JP appear in the anomalous manifested area in the statue of unconscious. Motives
In the
of
state. In the state of unconscious.
uh,
Said statue.
oh.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering why you said statue.
A state of unconscious is my dyslexia. That's your answer.
Plus,
Sorry.
not the best translation.
Yeah.
Because
Uh,
you would
hmm?
it would normally need to be state of unconsciousness.
Yeah. All attempts for recording in the dematerialization from the inside of 830JP ended in failure due to the malfunction of recording devices by unknown causes. If a sapient individual makes direct visual contact with 830JP, they will be compelled to seek out any available tools and use those tools as weapons to attack 830JP. Class A amnesty.
I was chuckling. Move on.
Class A amnestic or the dematerialization of 830JP can neutralize this effect. Usually affected civilians are killed by 830JP instances at the main gate. Once killed, victims vanish immediately and manifest as -1 instances the following years.
Oh no.
Oh.
So
I do
basically,
not like that.
if you die, you're now permanently stuck in an infinite loop of death by the Foundation.
That's awful.
Yeah. Oh my god. Now
It's like Valhalla, but you don't get a say.
yeah, this now the special containment procedures make some more sense. Why they want to bomb it immediately?
Well, yeah, if they don't bomb it immediately, more people might get stuck. Uh,
If 830JP is not fallen when it demanifests, fallen manifestations will experience a slight size increase. Documents recovered from Shushu Inn have shown that 830JP was expanded redacted times to double digit in total to date. 830JP was handed over from Shushu Inn in 18 redacted. Recovered documents state that this anomaly is originated from the grudge of redacted Kitabatake, the lord of redacted castle, and one of the vassals of redacted family. In 15 redacted, despite Kitabake's adoption of a defensive strategy, his castle fell in one night by a novel tactic of redacted's army. Well, that's unfortunate.
that's still history. I guess some people are bad at accepting losses.
Yeah. According to further details, its current anomalous property first occurred in 1615 at the point redacted castle was abolished by the Ikoko Ichijo Rei, literally meaning law of one castle per province. Before this, A30JP had been manifested as phantom samurais in redacted castle. Alright, so document 8.
Friggin'
Huh?
that guy really went, "Oh, you defeated me? Well, I'm a sore loser." Dooms the area to have an annual fucking castle appear and kill everyone on sight.
Yeah.
uh, document 830. The following excerpts were written about developments of the former containment procedure by Shushu N. Texts were translated into modern English. I almost said English.
English. I love modern English.
August 30th, 1616. We started sailing the one-night castle, number redacted. Different from reports of last year, manifested redacted castle had an additional watchtower. As this anomaly is based on the grudge of redacted Kitabake about his defeat in 15 redacted, we tried to exercise Vita prayer immediately after seeing number redacted. However, the priest rushed at the castle while brandishing his Nusa which is or simply Nusa or Taima, is a wooden wand traditionally used in Shinto purification rituals. Okay, so this
Okay, so in other words, he came under the effects of the anomaly and decided to try to kill the fucking occupants of the castle with a ceremonial instrument.
As a matter of course, he was killed by the phantoms and disappeared.
Okay, who could have guessed? He took a fucking stick to a sword fight.
Well, to be fair, Onusa, they probably weren't trying to kill them. They were probably trying to cleanse it.
Wait, I'm kind of
Well,
actually. Oh,
that
sorry.
that was their original intent, but they came under the SCP's effect, which makes
Oh
everyone want to
no.
kill them.
But yeah, do you know how those look? I can show you a picture if you want to see just how useless that would be for fighting.
We got it right
Well,
here.
I saw it there. Yeah, it's
Oh. Sorry.
I'm going. This is a really funny SCP. It's both funny and sad, but I like it.
I'm starting to think instead of being stabbed, the guy is running at them, and one of them just pulls out their gun and shoots them.
I mean, that's an option. They are armed with matchlocks.
Yeah, matchlocks versus a one specifically for uh cleansing and not fighting. I wonder what will win.
Brought a wand to a gunfight.
Well, to be fair,
Oh,
if he hadn't stopped cleansing, it probably would have been a lot more even.
okay. It wasn't their guns. While we sadly couldn't develop effective measures this year, it is a consolation that their matchlock guns had been disabled by heavy rain, so they were stabbed.
Okay, so they
Uh,
didn't get shot. They well, maybe they got shot with arrows. We don't know,
Right.
but they
oh,
didn't shoot
that's
with
worse.
guns.
Well, I guess that's not worse than bullets. I'm just saying it's really. You might not even see the arrows coming, but that'd be the same for gunshots. I'm
Yeah.
not sure which one's worse. I'm gonna shut
Also,
up.
wouldn't using bow and arrow be kind of hard in heavy rain?
Not really.
It really depends. I would imagine it depends on the skill of the wielder.
Right.
Also, I would
Cause like,
imagine if they're in a castle, they'd probably be using a setup specifically for keeping the rain from touching the fingers.
Gotcha.
probably yeah. My main thought would be like, I'm guessing that the rainfall could easily fuck with the trajectory of arrows, which
Ah,
could that could pose an issue while using it. But like actually operating the bow shouldn't be too difficult.
gotcha.
Like even when even when wet, most like leather archery equipment is still going to keep enough traction to be effective.
Gotcha. Great. August 30th, 1617. This year, a new Kurua added to the redacted castle. Victory of the besieged army on last year may energize Lord Kitabatake. Our talisman successfully guarded us from the urge to attack mindlessly, but the castle had been no change despite the prayer throughout the night. Same as last year, the castle vanished at 3 in the morning. Prayer seems to be ineffective against number redacted. Oh, I wonder if they used that previous SCP, the talisman one?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or they might be using normal prayer and talisman.
Either way, it didn't work out well.
Yeah.
Yeah, typically when they use prayer and talisman, it does work well. Like, probably why they use it. It's just, that thing's a bit bigger.
Yeah. Alright. August 3rd, 1618. Redacted Castle expanded its main gate this year based on the fact that the vassals of Redacted family had formally sealed the ghost by armed interference. We sent an army and subdued them. In view of the record of 1616, some magics were exercised for bringing the rain, and rendering their guns unusable. Siege was a success. We slayed redacted Kitabake with minimal loss of life. Number redacted disappear without waiting for 3 o'clock. August 30th, 1619. Despite we killed the Lord last year, Redacted Castle manifested again. It seems to not expand itself this time, though. Probably Lord Kitabake extends the castle only when his defense tactics succeeded. We attacked the same method to last year and killed him once again easily. August 30th, 1748. Conventional procedures for selling number redacted began to pose many problems. Phantoms are getting used to our strategy year by year, and now the castle extended its scale to almost all the same size as Kasugayama Castle of Usugi family due to our several failures. Regular tactics are no longer efficient, it will increase unnecessary casualties, and so we adopted Redacta's proposal and dispatched a team of assassins. We had to take a big risk, but the results was a great success. We got no victims tonight. These tactics must be executed every year. August 30th, 18 redacted. Assassination teams have difficulties lying ahead. Lord Kitabake finally placed himself under an escort and started to prepare body doubles. That being said, I think he was rather slow to take countermeasures. Last year we snuffed an unexpected defeat, allowing the expansion of the castle for the first time in redacted years. We barely succeeded to find and kill him this year, but in this situation, the sufficient management of number redacted will become impossible. Worse, the negotiation with the American so-called Foundation is not going well recently. We can push all of this matter onto them, maybe. So what I'm saying is, this group is a precursor to Foundation, but doesn't use the same measures Foundation does that's really effective.
Well,
Yeah, they basically use traditional Shinto methods that have varying levels of success, generally speaking.
also, it would make sense they would use different methods because even the Foundation used different methods a long time ago when,
Yeah.
they only started using modern methods in modern times or modernish times.
Yeah.
So it makes
Either
sense
way,
that the same would be for Japan.
either way, honestly, I'm feeling a strong incompetent neutral.
Initially, subjugation and exploration has been tasked to multiple Foundation task forces, and it's redacted. Shortly after Foundation Manufacturing Department developed a high-powered incendiary bomb to contain SCP Redacted JP. Under Dr. Redacted's proposed its diversion to the containment of 830 JP by combining autopilot bombers provided by U.S. military. In the following year, Dr. Redacted's proposal was put into action, and 830 JP fell without any problem. Thereafter, current special containment procedures were established. So they use an SCP bomb.
Yeah, so even modern methods needed tweaking.
Or, wait, no, it says high-powered incendiary bomb to contain SCP Redacted JP. Oh, that might be... What? I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
Develop a high-powered incendiary bomb to contain SCP Redacted JP. What's the visual containment? 830 JP. I don't know, I think I confused myself.
Are you confused about bombs?
I guess.
What?
Aaron, are you okay?
I think I just confused myself, that's all. Anyways, Addendum 8, August 30th, 20 redacted. Redacted years after an establishment of special containment procedures, a wooden sign materialized in 830 JP area after the bombing. Stop.
The way they said that.
Stop, please.
hearing of this incident, usual containment protocol was executed with no further anomalous deviation was observed. Those special containment procedures have not been updated.
I kind of feel bad for this particular guy because like he was such a sore loser that he traps people in this cycle of constantly being killed and then reappearing the next year. And now because of all of that, he's stuck in a constant cycle of getting firebombed.
So
he can always let go.
yeah, he said incompetent neutral.
I'm feeling an incompetent neutral.
Alright, we'll put it next to the blender.
Yay.
Alright, next one. Saiga factions. Saiga factions are organizations consisting of persons of interest called Rokumi Saiga and his followers. Rokumi Saiga refers to himself as a scientist majoring in space-time physics and is an unidentified person who seems to have conducted his activities in multiple parallel universes. The purpose of this activity is believed to be saved to save the target universes and human beings belonging to them. Mr. Sega believes to hide many abnormal items brought from various parallel universes, but searching for them has yielded scarce results. Mr. Sega has probably gained knowledge about the foundations and other groups related to abnormal objects in the process of going back and forth into parallel universes, and pays close attention to hiding himself from each organization. Mr. Saiga has a certain number of human followers in several parallel universes. The followers are referred to as Saiga factions, basically friendly to humanity. However, they are human beings, referred to human beings of all universes, including parallel universes. So often, Saiga factions activities seriously damage the present universes to which Foundation belongs. Since Saiga factions do not stick to the present universes, they will act without hesitation to save more mankind in universes, even if they anticipate the damage to the present universes. For this reason, the Foundation has designated Saiga factions as a group of interest.
I feel like my brain just died listening to that.
I don't think they're a good group.
They're trying to do a good thing.
Let me see. Mr. Saiga has a certain number of humans.
Trying is different than doing.
So wait, does that mean that they're one of the root causes for X case?
Yes.
Belongs to present universes. They will act without hesitation to save more mankind and universes, even if they anticipate the damage to the present universes. Okay.
Alright, Jerry, guess how many SCPs are connected to it?
One?
Oh my gosh, Shiga stands here!
Why? What? Shigastan, just take a break, man. You don't need to be in every fucking SCP. Has there been a single group of interest episode where we did not see Shigastan at some point
No.
since he first showed up? Like, he always shows up.
I think there was a few that didn't have any connected SCPs, so we didn't see them.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
there
true,
were
true.
always a few that didn't have him, but we always met at least one group with Shigastan.
It's funny.
Yeah, like,
Shigastan is always there.
it's always Shigastan. It sounds like we're saying some parallel universe's country name.
Alright. So I'm gonna be right back real quick. Before we continue. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. And you see, this one's going to be interesting because, like, I'm somewhat conflicted because, like, if they're, like, generally